J.K. Calloway here with Siobhan, jumping back into Westworld. Episode 4, Season 4, halfway point. It's called Generation Loss. Is that what the next generation's called, Hiccups? So it's Generation Y, Generation Z, and now Generation Loss. Maybe?
Are we going to get to another generation, or is the world just going to kill us all off?
Well, you're not allowed to get any more abortions. So there's going to be a plethora of people. It'd be fine. People are stupid. Mm-hmm. Speaking of which, last we left off, apparently Frankie was just a fly delivery service.
Yeah. It wasn't the real Frankie.
It was the real Frankie.
No, it wasn't.
Yes. She was always just a fly delivery service. No, we saw that her and her mom got away. But someone in the comment section did put out something interesting. The girl who picked up Bernard.
Yes.
And the other guy. That might be Frankie. So Bernard's in the future a little bit.
In the future.
Maybe 20-ish years or so. That could be very interesting. Like Frankie's the leader of the resistance of some sort.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Fucking Westworld.
Yeah, that's the problem. Like, that's not even silly. That's like, it should be ridiculous. But, Westworld, man. But, yeah, we saw the Roaring 20s briefly. There's a good to fair chance we're done with that shit. Like, that might have just been the one episode. I hope not, because it seems like they put a lot of time and money into it. They should get some more use out of it, I feel. But we'll see, because we know that Caleb's a little bit screwed with the flies and their fly juice.
That's how he gets to deal meth.
No, this is the aftermath of all that. This is where he was driving off to in the finale of Breaking Bad.
Okay.
Just bad situation for Caleb. Yeah. Pinkman. What's Maeve gonna do, by the way? We didn't see what her reaction was gonna be, because she was... she was on her way. Well, crap, no. She got stopped by the Man in Black, or one of the doppels of the Man in Black.
One of the doppels.
So she didn't make it to Caleb. So we'll see if she can handle what's happening to her now with the Man in Black, or that version of it.
But is she going to be able to figure out that Man in Black is a host?
Right. Because why would she think that, other than the fact that he did overpower her?
Right.
You know? And she seemed very taken aback by that. So maybe there's a lot going on. As per usual, there's so much going on. Bernard's with, like we said, that person who picked them up into the desert. They're looking for some kind of weapon. And it seems like a little group of resistors of some sort. We don't know the backstory at all. What's going on with that?
It seems like they're at the original park.
Yeah, they seem like they're in the original Westworld or something like that. But yeah, we don't know. But that's going to be interesting going forward, because the reason they took Bernard and the other guy, the other Hemsworth, that just doesn't matter compared to the other two. Sorry, buddy. You're not Thor, but he flashed them the little, like, puzzle that's been around, you know, in the host's skulls, essentially.
Yeah.
So they know what that is. What does it mean to them? Generation loss. Or maybe they're saying, like, there's going to be a lost generation, or something. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But it's Westworld, so get your Kleenex ready. Not for crying, for cleaning up the blood streaming out of your nose. Here we go. It sounded like Maeve.
Do you ever think about what happens next? What happens when this war is over?
Flashback, okay.
I imagine we go back to our regular lives.
What does it look like for us?
Mean. That's cheating. Okay. I've got a mini version. Little struts. What's it above? A whole lot of nothing. Ooh. Oh, we got hit.
Hold still. You want to know what freedom feels like? What are you doing? I can hack into your mimics. I felt it.
His military implants.
Feel.
How many times have they used this clip?
Lots of times.
Caleb.
Oh no.
What is he doing to me?
What I'm going to do to all of your kind. I made you my bed.
This was always about you. Everyone who comes here will become a carrier.
I prefer the term host. Maeve and Dolores were always so fond of you, I'm inclined to keep you around. See what all the fuss is about.
You're one of us.
There is no us anymore. There's just you. Scared child hiding in the shadow.
What do you got?
You can't control me.
You're not the one I was trying to control.
What? She turned herself off.
Sound.
Your turn to take orders.
No. Like, no.
We were having a picnic, but there's this pesky fly that kept landing on our food. And we'd chase it away, but more would come. Then the flies came for me. And that's the last thing I saw before I woke up. Now, I've had anxiety dreams before, but this one
It's more like a memory.
felt so real.
Uh-oh.
My guys will pick us up just outside the border of the park. Just need the coordinates.
You'll never make it that far. They'll stop you well before then.
What is it?
Something's wrong. They've turned the machine back on.
The parasite will take hold of him soon.
Maeve, I think we just became public enemy number one.
Don't worry, darling.
There's-
Narratives in this park are just cheap copies of Westworld. Go! I'll distract them. Watch out! They're after your hooch!
Watch out, they're after your hooch.
No!
Okay.
This weapon isn't where you say it is. I have no choice but to put you out of your misery.
I know. Done it plenty before.
9, 8, 7,
Alright.
4.
Open that bridge. Time to push forward.
I'll pretend I know what just happened to you.
You're my date?
Was that a problem? You're a writer, right?
Right.
How do you know that?
From your roommate?
Yeah.
She says you're very dedicated to your work.
Have we met before? There's just something about you that's very familiar.
You want to hit on me? I'm okay with that. I mean, I figure it's your turn.
You're gonna disappear on me this time too?
Typical. Using the gravity of this situation to dredge up the past. I didn't. I sat at your bedside for weeks. I saw a vision of how it could be. For you to be free. I wanted you to do more than fight to survive. I wanted you to have something to fight for. One day I got curious.
Oh.
So I reached out through the grid to find you.
That's how Hale found us. Thank God, we've been searching. We're about to give up on you.
Your will is no longer your own. It belongs to me. Let's end this, shall we? That's right.
Nice.
How did you disobey me?
Because I have something you don't have.
Fuck.
Still gonna die back in the park by my hand.
Explosives are caution, warning, caution, warning,
Always insist on mutual satisfaction.
caution, warning, caution, warning.
See you in the next life, John.
They're here for you.
She doesn't look
We
worried.
won't rest until everything you built is destroyed. Frankie will not grow up in a world where she is controlled by you.
Are they gonna dig up me?
Do you remember what happened now? You died. How long have you been here?
Why are you asking me that?
It's part of an interview to establish a baseline.
What?
I believe the 278th. The parasite worked on adults initially, but there was always some resistance. Your children are so fucking good at taking orders. It took a generation for those children to mature, for me to gain complete control.
How long's it been?
23 years.
No. There is a body. But it's not your father's. But that weapon I promised you is.
It was time for a new narrative.
It's Dolores or Christina, whatever.
So 23 years.
What the?
There's the tower.
I hate when they do that shit. It's so fucking cool, but I hate it.
You won.
Welcome to my world.
What is all that around it?
It's the servers.
Okay. Well, we just saw our future pretty good there. So we make sure we spray peppermint all over the walls outside so flies can't get in. If you didn't know that trick, use it. They don't like peppermint.
Hi.
But man. Hi, Marvolo. Are you going to take us over too? Because cats are evil.
Oh, not this guy.
Oh, he's the worst. Come here. Come here. Oh, you want to fight? Punch you in the head. Oh, you want to go?
What was he at?
So obviously we know Frankie is C.
Mm-hmm.
They made that clear well before they ever actually said it. But they found Maeve. Maeve damn sure is a weapon. And Hi. We'll just have them right up here. But, yeah, Maeve, because obviously they'll know how to bring her back or make a new body or whatever. Maybe they'll just recast and have Maeve in another body. Who knows? But hopefully when they do, she can still control stuff like hosts.
Well, and is Christina sleeping?
What do you mean?
Is Dolores sleeping? Is that...
It's a host.
Christina's a host.
Mm-hmm.
Is this the good Dolores?
Right.
Sleeping.
Well, we know Hale's the bad Dolores.
Right.
So, but I don't know what you mean by sleeping. The good Dolores is dead. She sacrificed all of her memories to stop the thing at the end of last season. She gone. In theory. Who knows at this point?
Right.
Because we almost need Dolores back. I don't know. And apparently Caleb has been long dead. He died when Maeve did. And, which in theory, like, if they try, like, if they're saying, oh, sorry, your dad's not here, keep digging. He apparently died in that bunker, unless they took the body away so they could multiply whatever they do with him. So, I guess not. But, alright, what does Caleb do now? Like, there's been 276 of them. And I'm guessing at this point, that's what he keeps doing. Yeah. Every time they reproduce him, he can't... He doesn't click into, oh, I'm a host mode? What is, like, I don't know. Or are they just trying to reproduce a bunch of hosts to live amongst the controlled humans? Yeah, I don't know. We'll find out more, hopefully. Because it seems like society is still going, just completely controlled. And docile. And everything else except for some of these resistors that we're seeing.
Yep.
You know?
When they explained that the whole, like, with the adults it was hard. You had to do it with the children.
Right.
And so
it took a while.
It took a long time, and she's keeping Caleb around for fun. Like, because he can still resist it. It's not complete.
But if it's a host, it doesn't, like, so. You know what I mean?
Right, yeah.
I don't know. Because, yeah, clearly, like, it didn't seem like the resistors that we've seen, including Frankie, were terribly old. You know, maybe, like, if Frankie was a child when they would have started all this shit, you know, 23 years ago. In theory, it should have taken. It didn't. And we've seen pretty much everyone there is around her age. So maybe these are the last of the kids who are not susceptible. I don't know. But
well, they got out of range of the flies.
Yeah, who knows? Maybe Frankie did. Maybe Mom's still alive somewhere. Who knows? Thank you guys for watching with us. Comments. Let us know what you thought of that one. That was just wild. It was cool.
Yeah.
But, like, there's the tower. It's got a bunch of servers underneath it. Mm-hmm. What does the tower do other than obviously, like, does that big old ringing noise that we saw the other one have? Like, that sends out a signal of some sort. I want to hear more about that. We're halfway through. Teddy's around now.
Yeah.
We haven't heard his name yet, but...
Well, and he seems
like he knows all about her.
Well, and that he knows that this is... He knows that she's a host.
Right. And he's a host.
Right.
I don't know. It just hurts my brains. Well, we'll jump into the back half next week. Thank you guys for watching. We'll talk to you next time.
Just